what we are going to do is, yeah, bang it, like break my roof.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I did this look. It's a very basic Indian festive look and this is mainly for beginners. So I kept all the tones really easy and simple and bronzy. And I want to make it into a series. I want to do more Indian tutorials. So for the upcoming festive season, I thought this is going to be really helpful for you guys. I can already imagine all the purple and red looks that I'm doing, or blues. Oh god, that would be so exciting. So yeah, we are going to do and learn how to do this look today. I think it's looking like super nice and pretty and wearable. And I have given you 3 lip options too. So yeah, we should just get started with the video also. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I post a lot of makeup tutorials, product reviews, and a lot of tips and tricks. Definitely subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell, select all notifications, or else you're not going to be notified. You're going to miss on some really good content, I'm telling you. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get started. My hair is looking ridiculous. But anyway, today we are going to start with skin prep. So first I'll apply a lip balm because I can't. My lips are so dry right now. So I just recently got this LANEIGE lip mask in the variant Apple Lime. I used to use the original berry variant. See, I haven't even like touched it. It's like completely full. So I'm going to use a little bit of that. So the next thing is an eye serum or a eye cream. This is from Plum. This is the Age Specialist Bright Years Under Eye Recovery Cream. So I really like this one. So I'm going to take a little bit of it. Oh god, these like... So I'm going to take like this much of it. So today we are doing all the skincare because it's a beginner friendly routine and I want you guys to learn so how much it is required to prep your skin before you're doing your makeup. So if your eyes are not hydrated, then your eyeshadow will look chalky and it will set on your cracks or dry patches in your skin. And if your under eye is not hydrated, your concealer will look awful. So for my moisturizer, I'm using this one. This is from the brand called Sukin and it's the facial moisturizer. It is paraben free. Priyanka really loves and raves about this one. I'm going to drag it down my neck and I will let this sit for 1 minute. So I want this video to be really beginner friendly, so I'm not going to do too many steps. So yeah, this is how my skin is looking. You can see it's really nicely moisturized and prepped. So if you want, you can use a M.A.C strobe cream or any strobe cream. Now I really like a glowy base, so I'm going to use a bit of M.A.C strobe cream. I feel this is a very beginner friendly product because other glow drops and anything, you can feel like you're going heavy handed with it and it's like beaming in your face. So a thing like M.A.C strobe cream can work really nicely. So this is really amazing. I love M.A.C strobe cream for this. Like look at this glow, it's like almost glass skin with imperfections. So for primer I have 2 options. This is more of an hydrating primer. If you have like really large pores, oily skin, you can go for a silicone based primer. This one I feel is a bit expensive, 700 bucks, and I'll link something more reasonable down in the description box below with all the links as I always do. And you don't need a lot of primer. This quantity is enough. But this is the usual place you will go for a primer and then whatever is left in your finger you will just apply it in the rest of your face. So you don't want to drag a primer a lot, you will just like do this tapping motion and kind of press the product in. And my drugstore favorite from eyebrows thing has to be this one. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I use the shade Espresso. This one is the perfect dupe for precisely my brows from Benefit. That is my OG, like that is my soul. I love it so much. I'm going to take this product and I'm going to start from here, following my natural hairline. Now I'm going to fill it in. So for me, I think this is the easiest way that you can do your eyebrows. So today I'll also show you the easiest trick to make your eyebrows look feathery. For that you have to stick till the end because I do that step at the end. So yeah, we are done with the eyebrows almost. People's eyebrows are like sisters, mine are like stepsisters. So now it's time for concealing the eyebrows. So I'm taking this Wet n Wild concealer and the NYX highlighting concealer. This is in the shade yellow. So I'm going to mix this two and I'm going to carve out my eyebrows. And this is what I'm going to use to carve my eyebrows out. So this step is really important and it's easy actually, it's not difficult. See, that's it. You just take your blender, beauty blender, and then just diffuse the lines. And these two concealers are very blendable, so you don't need to worry about getting harsh lines or anything. So I'm taking this Nykaa SKINgenius foundation. I have loved this foundation for so long. It's a really great foundation and I don't want my base to be too much today, like too heavy. So that's why I'm using this one. Oh my god, I just wrecked my brush. Look at this. So I'm using the PAC 221 brush and I'm just going to stripe the foundation on my face. So if you want a really natural finish foundation in your budget like 500, 400, 500 rupees, then you can go for this foundation. I believe it has like 6 shades. But yeah, for Indian brands, I think they can do so much better with shades. I don't know why don't they do it. So yeah, the foundation is done. It was super easy and I like to go in with a sponge and press my product in. And now we will go for a concealer. So again, I'm going to mix the two. First, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. So I'm going to take this setting powder from K-Beauty. Before that, I'm going to use the paint pot. This paint pot is in the shade Soft Ochre. This is the M.A.C Pro Longwear paint pot. Amazing product and I love how my shadow performs on top of this. If you don't want to invest in this, totally fine. You can do the same thing with a concealer also. And for this product, you need a very little quantity of it. And now I'm going to take the powder. First, I'm going to check for any creases, if I have or not, and I'm going to blend them. I'm going to take a sponge and I'm going to pick some of the product. I'm going to look up and press the product under my eyes. And whatever is left on my sponge, like there's literally nothing much, I'm just going to take it over my eyes. I haven't used this palette for so long, so I'm kind of gravitating towards this one today. So it's not like that you have to use this particular palette, you know. You can use any palette that you want, it's completely fine. You just need to understand the color story. I'm going to build my transition first, and for my transition I'll take a shade that is like 2-3 tones darker than my own skin shade. So I'm going to take this shade right here. So for you decide what your skin tone is and then go for a shade that is like 3 tone darker. So I'm going to stamp this shade right here in my crease where my eye socket is, and I'm not blending it, if you can see. So I'm just stamping it with a brush, and now I'll take a fluffy blending brush and start blending the shades. For the next step, I'm going to darken the crease, so I'm going to take this shade called Cocoa. Cocoa is like 5 to 6 tone darker than my skin. So you're going to do the same, and for Cocoa, I'm taking this tapered brush, the same brush, and I'm going to place the shade in the outer corner of my eyes like this. Then just stamp the color a little bit to your crease too, and then start blending the color in. But now remember, don't go all over here. You want to concentrate the color right where you have applied it, and don't go in this direction, always go in this direction, like upwards like this, so that your eyes don't look droopy. So see how much more depth and lift this eye has. I'm going to use this shade called Blessed. You don't need to be precise. We are not doing like a proper cut crease or anything. It's just application of the shade. So I'm going to take a mixture of this and the black. So the black in this palette is extremely pigmented, so I need to be careful. But I need the black for the depth. So I'm going to use it in the outer corners. First like placing and stamping the shade, then taking it on the crease. And now I actually want to add like any of these top like high shine shadows. Rust Front is this really beautiful orange in here, just right above my eyeball. And I'm going to take the same blending brush and just like blend the edges. So yeah, that's for the eyes as of now. So I'm going to set my face first with the same powder. And I'm going to use this really big fluffy brush from Wet n Wild. I'm just going to set my face like. Okay, so for your convenience today I'm using a palette, and I really actually like this palette. It's Maybelline Master Contour palette, highlighter, blush, contour, and the quality of all the three stuff are like top notch. I love this bronzer. This is not a contour basically, it's a bronzer because you see the color. It's not cool tone, it's a very warm orangey shade. I don't know why these people call it a contour. Just going to bronze like this. Then I'm going to take the bronzer and like dust off a little bit, and I'm going to go over the area that I would normally use my blush, because also this is a lot similar to the Milani blush that I own. I think my Milani shade is Berry Amore. I really like that one. And this one gives a very nice glow too, just as NARS and Milani. So now what is left? So the under eyes and the highlighter. So we're going to do the under eyes first and then move on to the highlighter. So this is Pack 208. It's a pencil brush. So I'm going to take the shade Sandalwood, the first transition shade first, and I'm going to line my under eyes. And I'm going to pick up Cocoa, and I'm going to concentrate the shade right in the outer corners only. And we are going to use a golden pencil for the waterline. So I'm going to take this NYX pencil. It's in the shade Glitzy Gold. I'm not too sure if this is still available. If it is, you will get it down in the description box below for sure. So now I'm going to curl my lashes and put on this mascara. This is L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes, and I'm going to come back really soon. Not that you're going to notice at all. See? You didn't even notice. So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know this trick by now. So it's the hairspray and spoolie trick that I do for my eyebrows. So I'm going to spray a spoolie with the hairspray. I'm going to shake it to dust off any of the droplets. And I'm going to brush my eyebrows up. And these babies are going to be set. And these will stay in place for hours and hours, honestly. Fluffy, feathery, unruly eyebrows that I love. So for my highlight, I'm using this face forward stick from Sugar. I want a beaming glow, so I'll go in with this powder from this palette. This highlighter is crazy good. I so much love this product. Let's see. Beautiful. Oh, I should probably set my face before I'm using this. So I'm going to use this Infallible setting spray from L'Oreal. For the lipsticks, first one will be a proper nude, so I'm pairing this too. This is Soft Spoken, and this is a Faces lipstick in the shade Nude Buff. So yeah, that was it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you find it easy to recreate. You can use any palette. I am no way pushing a 5,000 rupees palette, but if you can afford it, if you want to buy this palette, the palette is totally worth it. I have four Huda Beauty eyeshadows, and I think all four are top notch. I love them. So yeah, if you want to use any of those, you can totally go and use them. Till then, bye.